Thousands of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip who have lost their limbs face dire living conditions and severe health complications due to the lack of proper medical care and the prosthetics they desperately need. Local health data in Gaza documents 4,700 amputation cases, while the United Nations warns that the territory now hosts the largest population of amputees in the world, with no prospects for treatment or rehabilitation. According to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, Gaza is home to the largest number of child amputees in modern history, as doctors are often forced to resort to amputations to save lives. One such victim is Ibrahim Abdel Nabi, a displaced man from Rafah, who lost his leg on 27th May while trying to collect food aid. He recounts his painful experience, saying he was hit by an explosive bullet that caused the immediate loss of his leg. On May 27, 2025, they said that the humanitarian organization had opened its doors to distribute aid through ID cards. My wife and I sat together and agreed that I should take my card and go. When I went to the Al-Alam area west of Rafah to collect aid, upon arrival, I was hit by an explosive bullet in my foot, and it was amputated immediately. I kept bleeding for about an hour and a half, and no one came to help me. To cope, Ibrahim and his wife crafted a rudimentary prosthetic limb from simple materials, hoping he could resume collecting aid for his family. When I left the hospital and sat in my tent, I saw everyone around me going to bring aid. Even my children sat with me and said, "Dad, why don't you go and bring us aid?" When my kids asked me for food, my psychological state grew worse, and I suffered deeply inside when they told me, "Dad, we don't have any flour." This harsh reality is evident in Gaza's hospitals, like Al-Shifa, much of which has been destroyed. Patients overcrowd emergency departments, while medical resources are extremely scarce. The tragedy of amputation is embodied in children like Mohammed Hassan, who lost his left leg in an Israeli airstrike while on his way to buy falafel. Mariam Abu Alba, who lost one leg and fractured the other in an airstrike on her home. And Shad, who lost her left arm to shrapnel and longs for a prosthetic to regain movement. Victims and families are calling either for prosthetic limbs to be allowed into Gaza without restrictions, or for permission to travel abroad for treatment. I was going to buy falafel. When I came back before reaching home, I looked up and saw the missile falling on us. I tried to run, but it was too fast. I found myself thrown against a wall, and when I looked, my leg was gone. Then someone carried me and brought me to this hospital.
First, the house next to them was bombed, and then their house was hit. The child's leg was amputated, while the other leg has metal plates because of a fracture. She suffers greatly from the amputation, and we appeal to everyone to provide her with a prosthetic limb and help treat her other leg because of severed tendons and nerves.
بسم الله خليك مرتاح خليك بسم الله دخلها براحتك ايوه بسم الله ريحك هعمل لك اللي بريحك وين ما اضغط على رجلك اديني
لا تمام كام
بسم الله
الحمد لله رب العالمين الله يشهد
خلي يا ابو محمود